That belongs in a museum.
Turn, so
yeah.
I don't mind playing the Sludge Belcher and the heal bot here.
And that damage adds up, and he's getting in the damage from these creatures this turn as well, so it's starting to look pretty good for him. Just having that initiative on the board, it ends up being huge in this matchup, it seems.
And if my calculations are correct, oh, he's choosing the pass. Okay, so he chooses the pass, meaning that he's afraid of overextending onto the board. And PinPingho is going to kill this Murloc War Leader, which means he has 15 damage right back through anything can happen. Okay, so the Dr. Boom is his best chance to develop.
Yeah.
I think he might even consider... No, he can't play another Murloc.
Yeah,
if he plays another Murloc, he dies.
He's dead, yeah. So right now, Seogui will have 23 damage once again. Since he has the 8 damage represented on board, plus it'll be the same damage because the War Leader will be resummoned, which would be 15 from the Anything Can Happen.
Right.
So he can't play another Murloc. That's still only 25 damage.
What's really scary, though, is that PinPingho controls the board pretty commandingly. So he's going to have to play Sludge Belcher here, I think. The nice thing is, like you said, because humility, he doesn't actually have to worry about Dr. Boom pushing 7 damage to face every single turn. Otherwise, he'd really be in trouble.
Yeah, now Seogui just once again puts himself in a spot where he's got that board.
Okay. So,
oh.
I wonder if PinPingho feels comfortable of playing. So I wouldn't be mad at this equality, but I can totally understand why he might feel otherwise. You know, another option is to play equality and then develop a single Murloc that isn't dead. Okay, so he plays equality, so that way he can guarantee it. All right, so this second bluegill means that 4, 4, 4, 12 plus 4 is 9, so this man an abacus.
They said pen and paper were banned, but what about alternative means of counting?
Who says Hearthstone doesn't take skill? Look at this, man. He's like, well, I ran out of fingers, and I can't count that high.
You see him take off his shoe and start counting on his toes.
Hey, Dahuni, come over here, I need to borrow your fingers. Well, you know, PinPingho right back has actually minions to play. Any minion that you pick up that's not a Murloc is actually pretty good. And you know what? We're getting to the stages where fatigue damage might be relevant as well.
Yeah. And now he doesn't have... Theoretically, he would have enough damage if he could summon all of his Murlocs.
Well,
but he doesn't have room on the board.
This was actually... Oh, wait, that equality. Okay, so he's going to play Anything Can Happen here. And that's really good. So Seogui realizes that this is the moment where his opponent has to respond to this.
Look at PinPingho's face. He's like, what? And that's just it, because his Murkow's going to be huge. He's getting 2 War Leaders. He's like, PinPingho's like, what the heck's going on?
What
After all of that, we just went through 30 minutes of Murloc Paladin versus Murloc Paladin.
No. I think PinPingho's,
That's enough damage, yeah.
Yeah, I think he just was caught off guard because he's like, why did you just do that?
Yeah.
And Seogui is crushed.
Yeah.
Because this is supposed to be his match.
Yeah.
He said, I don't think your experience helps you at all. You know, PinPingho was so floored by what just happened.
He looked offended.
I mean, we said it. The first person who plays into Anything Can Happen might just lose.
Yeah. Often means you get ahead of your fatigue, even if you're playing against a Warlock that's tapped a lot, because a lot of times you're getting 6, 7 cards. Harrison Jones, so it's a tough play to make when one faced with Draxus.
PinPingho really evaluating how he wants to remove this Emperor Thaurissan. I think he doesn't want to part ways with his Execute. Oh, wow, he's using Grom? What do you think about this, TJ?
Now, that's just oozing with value right there. It's not often that you get all the way down to 1 durability with Gorehal.
All right, I mean, do you like this attack by Grom sending out here as removal against Emperor Thorson?
It means like he values execute over Grom Hellscream in this matchup, which seems odd to me. Because Grom can, it means he's gonna be focusing on like one win condition, and that win condition is pretty much gonna be fatigue.
That's exactly what the problem is, though, because now your opponent's played Jiraxis. Maybe he wants him to, so that way he can play Harrison into it.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're going to be playing on borrowed time from this point on. But let's find out what happens here. PinPingho plays Harrison immediately without playing anything else. He's going to overdraw by a lot.
Oh, wow. Is he going to discard, what was this, 4 cards?
Oh, I would be so sad if he burns the monkey.
There goes
the monkey!
Goodbye, monkey.
Why? 2 shield slams down the drain. Flush him. What just happened?
He just
I am
slammed
not
the Harrison.
entertained.
Yeah. I'm pissed.
What now?
Oh man, PinPingho, I think realizes maybe you play a little bit too hastily. Because you first of all, you're like, wow, I have a lot of draws, and then you realize, oh, I have too many cards.
You didn't see the look of satisfaction on PinPingho's face when he played the Harrison? He knew exactly what he was doing, Dan.
Let's dispel this fiction. That PinPingho did not know what museum he was going to. He knew exactly which one it was. Well, at least he got full value off his execute.
I can hear what PinPingho is telling to himself in his head. He's like, okay, establish dominance. Overdraw the monkey.
I mean, he is pressuring with being proactive on the board here, but that's about to change.
Yeah.
The moment that Seogui can build up a reasonable board with his hero power, it's going to be tough. PinPingho at least has 2 brawls, though. Game is not decided just yet, but that map to the Golden Monkey was so crucial.
Draxus has played. Even if he had the Grom, he'd have to get through taunts as well, and that map is gone. So the other win condition of just overwhelming the Arena Warlock with legendaries is out of the way too. And he's behind in fatigue.
Yeah,
He's doomed.
This is well, I would say the biggest oh no.
He's doomed.
All right, that's it. I think PinPingho has to concede here, and that's gonna wrap it up. Definitely not the prettiest game, but you know what? You're not a big fan of that play, TJ?
It's probably not that big of a deal, but that Shield Maiden would have died to the Whirlwind effect of the Despite anyway.
Yeah, the damage to face isn't irrelevant, like you said.
Yeah, just getting that armor off. I mean, there could be a situation where 10 turns down the line, he's 2 damage off of lethal, and it could be because he didn't make the attack.
Sure.
With that old Merc guy, but just small things. I'm trying to think why he would attack into that, and I guess just making sure that the board is clean has some inherent value, but not too much. And now PinPingho's gonna apply some pressure.
Huh?
Hello.
That is a super aggressive attack. Now Seogui can really just be unafraid of anything. I mean, I guess PinPingho's idea is, look, he played Peacekeeper. He has to have humility or an equality.
Yeah.
He just happens to be able to have the equality here.
Once again, PinPingho just going with the weird play to assert dominance.
I mean, in his mind, he says, this match is probably pretty awkward. And,
yeah.
like maybe this is an opportunity for me to be aggressive. But Seogi's going to heal back up to full as if nothing ever happened.
Yeah, and I mean, as I've said, multiple times, just outright killing the Murloc Paladin is not the main win condition. It's just outlasting both Anyphins, is outlasting their damage, and eventually the Murloc Paladin will run out of stuff and
the board. I think from Seogi's point of view, he doesn't want to even draw too much more. Normally you play like an Acolyte here, but I think he feels like I have to play a little bit slower, not try to draw so fast. PinPingho, he has a Belcher. And does that mean he's going to play the Belcher? According to TJ, you don't play the Belcher.
You don't.
This would be a complete understanding of how to play this matchup. Ooh, look at PinPingho. He knows, man. He's onto it.
Smart man.
And he's even got the Harrison ready for the true silver champion. Okay.
That's a little bit excessive.
90 health, DJ.
Come back to me in about
3 times as much as you start off in the game.
Come back to me in about 12 minutes, and I'll have an answer for you, Dan. I'm gonna get working on my math here.
Sure, sure.
12 plus. I'm just kidding. I'm not even gonna do it. Well, Gorehal does quite
Override it.
Yeah, and
He's
it
going to kill off. Or
quite
he's just gonna hold
conveniently
on to
takes
it.
out Doomsayer.
That was an
Yeah?
Oh, well, there's the
I am
second
a little
anything
bit
can happen.
confused. That is 22 damage. And
Yeah,
PinPingho has to brawl and play Belcher.
I still just don't think he has enough, because he also, keep in mind, has to kill the last Murloc that that's played. Well, he doesn't have to.
Right.
But I just don't think it's going to be enough. Even though he played it pretty intelligently by holding onto the Belcher, holding onto the Brawl, you still have to gain enough health earlier on.
There's no way he can't get away without playing Belcher here.
He's 100% dead.
Yeah.
He does not. I think he's 100% dead either way.
Yeah, because it feels like if you just hit with the 2 Merc Eyes, he's dead. I think in the scenario where you get 4 War Leaders and 3 Bluegills, you actually survive. It's unlikely, though.
It's very unlikely.
Because 2 Bluegills have to go in, and the last Bluegill can't do it. So there is a chance that Seogui's anything can happen can just completely whiff.
Yeah, and
if it ends up having that no Merc Eyes. No Merc Eyes is the key.
Sogi's going to think about it.
Here we go.
There's no other option.
What?
It happened! It happened!
He didn't get it! PinPingho!
What the heck?
How did you do that?
What are the odds?
Seogui, this is not your series, brother.
Oh my goodness.
That is a second brawl in hand, too.
The thing is, it's not over yet. Because he still has True Silver Champion that he can take over 2 turns, but...
He's got Death Lord, and he can't get past Death Lord.
Yeah, and he's fatiguing now, so it's only a matter of time. The bash is going to come out. It's Seogui can't help but shake his head. That's the only outcome of anything could happen. The only one.
Did you believe me, TJ? Seogui can't believe it.
Oh my goodness.
He's going to try and play True Silver and push, but he's going to realize he's going to get met by the Great Wall of Death Lords. And, you know, to add insult to injury, you know, there was no Justicar True Heart being played this game.
None. None.
You know, PinPingho definitely didn't have a very proactive hand. He even overrid his own he was overriding his own Fiery War Axe to get to this point.
Yeah. And 2 of the
victory.
Oh, and he concedes. And that's PinPingho taking the series. What a match.
PinPingho doesn't even know what to say. He's actually laughing at the face of his opponent. That is emoting IRL, to which there's unfortunately no